Kontakt der Querser! Werte ist voran!
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Acidic back and welcome to my channel. Today's video I wanted to come at you guys with a video talking about the sniping in World War II, if it's too easy or overpowered, or if it's balanced the way it is. I have my own personal opinions on it, and that's what I wanted to express today. There's been a big debate about this, and it's kind of old news somewhat, but I want to give my opinions on it because I had a debate about this with somebody that actually does snipe a lot. I don't really. In the background, you're just going to watch some just sniping gameplay that I did. I think it was yesterday of me playing right now. I think it might have been in the live stream or not, or right after it, but that's not really why we're here. It's just me sniping and using throwing knives, so keep in mind that I'm not trying really hard this gameplay to get anything, so it's just kind of a casual game. And let that sink in as well when you're watching of some of the things I can do with the sniper when I'm not even really going for anything or trying, so keep that in mind as well. And so the first thing I want to talk about real quick about with the sniper rifles is one common misconception people have when they try to defend the sniping is it doesn't have aim assist. Well, all snipers have aim assist, but only when you're holding your breath with the sharpshooter division perk. I don't know what they're called, but it's the perk that you get for the sniper. It's the unique perk for that division. And some might say that, well, like you said, you're holding your breath down, so it's not that big for quick scoping. But I know personally for me, whenever I quick scope, I still just press the breath button just to try to reduce idle sway a little bit. So it's giving me aim assist a little bit. So I know when I snipe, I can still feel it there. So the whole debate about not having aim assist is a little it's a little weird because you do have it, but some people might not use it. So it's kind of up in the air. It's there, and most people are going to use it because it's easier. It just takes less work off of them as a player. They don't have to try as hard without the aim assist. So it's technically there, and even the Lee Enfield, I know it's not really used that much, but it has aim assist by default without using Mountain Division. So it's iffy. That's really the only thing I can say about it. I don't really understand why people try to use aim assist as a factor because it's really not that big a deal when it's really there. It's just kind of hidden behind the aim assist of holding your breath. So it's there, and most people that snipe know that, and they'll use it. I use it. It just makes it a lot easier. I don't know what I was trying to say right there, but it just makes it a lot easier. So that's just, I don't understand that debate. That's just kind of something I wanted to get off my chest right there, because I don't understand the whole point of trying to say that aim assist makes it harder, and it's a challenge when it's there. And maybe if you snipe, correct me, maybe I'm just understanding this wrong, but when I use it, I can personally feel it. So I know for a fact that I use it. So I just am curious on how other people feel about it. Next thing about it is the Kar-98 seems to be a major contributor to this problem. I really don't think that the sniper rifles are horrible, or not horrible, but overpowered because of how they are designed. I think it's more of just the Kar-98 being so just incredible at what it does that it needs to be nerfed in some kind of way. Like the Lee Enfield, it's got a lot of ammo and it's quick. It's got a good pullback time on the bolt and everything, but you have to hit chest up, so that's where, and it's got aim assist by default, so that's where you get its balance from. It's less damage, but it's got all those perks. The Springfield doesn't have aim assist unless you're using Mountain Division for the holding your breath down part. It's got insane hellacious damage, like it's going to be a one-shot every time unless you hit somebody in like their ankle, and even then it sometimes will one-shot people, so it's kind of iffy. It's just a really high damage sniper rifle, but it's really slow, and it's only got 5 bullets, and I think it's 7 with extended mags. So that's where that one does high damage, really low to no aim assist, and it's just very slow handling. Then you get to the Kar. I'm not talking about the Carabin, by the way, because Carabin's just not even going to be considered for this, and for obvious reasons. But the Kar-98 is where the problems begin to arise, because you get a weapon just like the Kar, and it kind of gets best of both worlds. It's really fast like the Lee Enfield, but it's got hellacious damage kind of like the Springfield. The Springfield's still stronger, don't get me wrong, but you don't really get that many hit markers with the Kar. It's like waist up, I think, and most of the time you're going to be hitting waist up. You're going to be hitting center mass. That's just how Call of Duty aim works, especially with the aim assist and everything. You're gravitated more towards center mass, so most of the time you'll get a one shot. You might have a couple iffy kills, but most of the time it's going to be a one shot kill. It's just how it works. So with the Kar, it's it just seems like it's getting too many bonuses and not many cons. Like, it's got 7 to 5 in the mag, but most of the time they're going to be one shot, so it's not really going to matter too much. And then the speed of it is just, it's insane how quick it zooms in, how fast it just pulls back. It's just, almost anybody can use the car and do very well with it. Like, I don't even snipe that much, and as you can see from the gameplay in the back, I'm not even really trying. I'm just kind of, you know, pulling the scope up and throwing knives, and I'm just getting kills. Like, it's really not that difficult. I think I get to play the game here at some point. It's like a triple in their spawn or something. But, like, I think to fix the sniping problem of everyone saying it's overpowered is to just dumb down the car. I don't know what they need to do. Maybe slow it down, or maybe make it another torso up. I don't really know. I don't really like the torso up idea, but maybe slowing it down, because it is very, very fast. Like, it's way faster than the Enfield, and that's supposed to be the somewhat faster sniper rifle, I would say. But it's really hard to gauge how they could fix this, because a lot of the snipers debate that sniping's not good and it's broken, but I've talked to some snipers and they agree that the Kar 98 is just ridiculous. Like, it is just insanely broken as a sniper, that they just need to dial it to find something better, because it being an all-rounder middle range of the high damage fast aim in, it's just, that's the one to go with, and it's just so incredibly easy to use that I just don't see why you would use any of the other ones. I mean, I use them just for fun factors. Like, I really like using the Springfield, but the car is just, statistically, it's just better, and it performs way better than the Springfield will. And there's some people that use the Springfield because they're scared of the car getting nerfed and they don't want to be attached to that gun. And I think it's obvious that the car needs to kind of get tweaked a little bit. It's just kind of ridiculous how easy the car is. I mean, like, I'm not hating on snipers or anything. Like, they do annoy me, don't get me wrong, but Springfields and Lee Enfields aren't that big of a problem. Like, I don't get as mad as those, because I know of the difficulty that's there to use those. Besides the car is just on a whole new level. Like, it's on its own different playing field on difficulty and just how easy it is to use. So pretty much what I'm trying to suggest here is, I don't think sniping in World War II is overpowered or it's too easy. I just think that the car is. I think that if they find a way to get the car fixed and leave everything else kind of the same, it wouldn't be as bad as a problem. I feel like it kind of fixed a lot of it, because most of the time when you get sniped, you're getting killed by the car. It's just, that's the best one. So if they took all the, say, the pros away from it and equal it out so it's got pros and cons, then it would be balanced. But the gun just has so many pros going for it and not as many cons, kind of like the FG42 did for a while. It, as much as I hate that it got nerfed, it kind of needed it. I kind of can see why, because it was a monster. But now it's kind of on the level it should have been. And just like the bar, it's good at medium and short range, but at long range it sucks. But the STG is where the long range and medium range shines. So everything's got its niches, and I think that's what they need to fix with the car, because right now it's just amazing at all ranges. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, do hit that like button. It shows great support for the channel. Also, comment down below what you think about the snipers in World War II. Are they too good? Are they underpowered? Are they overpowered? Or do you think you're in the same boat as me and they just need to fix the car because it just seems so easy to use? And also, let me know what you guys think of the intro clips. I'm trying to get kind of like feeds or just interesting clips to put at the beginning of every video, kind of like you saw with the throwing knives and the shotguns. I've just been using some crazy classes. I just kind of wanted to stop trying a little bit so hard, because during this double XP weekend, I think I've dropped over 4 or 5 new V2 rockets. I don't have any of the gameplay saved. I might have 1 or 2 in there. I've got the pictures saved on my systems, but I didn't save the gameplays because I didn't want to upload a full-on like 15-minute gameplay of me dropping a V2 rocket, unless that's what you guys want to see on the channel, which I will be gladly to show because I enjoy going for those. I just didn't think they'd be enjoying to watch. But yep, it's been Acidic. I'm out. Peace.